just admitted it himself. He dated you. But you two weren't right for each other. Otherwise, why would you have broken up, don't you think? She clinked her glass lightly against mine, her smile radiant. Bottoms up for me. You drink as much or as little as you'd like. Then she tipped her head back and drained every drop. I sat there, motionless. The only time Carter came near me was when he made the rounds toasting everyone. When he reached my table, he paused. He looked at me for a long, quiet moment. Then, under the pretense of clinking glasses, he leaned in close and dropped his voice. Serena, be smart about this. Don't make things awkward for Mia. I stared back at him, my gaze ice cold. But Carter had already looked away, drifting back to Mia's side. The two of them talked and laughed together. I couldn't remember the last time I'd seen Carter's eyes crinkle like that, his smile so easy and unguarded. It didn't take long. Their classmates started egging them on to share a lover's toast. Everyone at the table who had no idea Carter and I were married was cheering them on like it was the event of the century. Come on, drink. This toast is long overdue for you two. You're both single anyway. What's the holdup? And hey, if you get a little too drunk later, Carter can always take Mia home. You're all adults here. Even if you end up getting a hotel room, who's going to judge? Their comments grew cruder and cruder, each one more unbearable than the last. I shut my eyes, unable to take it anymore. Only Samuel, drunk and swaying, kept his gaze fixed on me. Serena, don't take it to heart. The two of them are just old classmates catching up. Carter's just hung up on old memories, probably trying to make up for some regret. You're his wife after all. It's just a drink. It won't affect your marriage. But even as he said it, his brow was furrowed, his eyes locked nervously on Carter. Anyone with half a brain could see the truth. Carter was genuinely into it this time. I drowned my frustration one glass at a time. Even when I stumbled to the bathroom to throw up, Carter didn't spare me a single glance. When I came back, Mia was wrapped in Carter's arms, their bodies pressed together, lips locked. Serena's back! Someone yelped. Carter and Mia broke apart instantly, but his lips were smeared red, traces of lipstick still clinging to them. Carter let go of Mia in a hurry, blurting out an explanation on instinct. We were just playing a game. A game? I let out a cold laugh, snatched a glass off the table, and raised it high. Samuel's eyes went wide. Serena, don't do anything rash. Too late. The glass shattered at Carter's feet. Shards of glass flew in every direction. One piece lodged itself in Mia's bare calf, just above her stiletto. Ow! Carter, it hurts! Carter's expression turned to ice. Serena, have you lost your mind? I stared at him, unflinching. Yeah, I have. I lost my mind the day I believed you, Carter. Someone noticed the ring on my finger and let out a gasp. Serena, you're married to some other guy, and you're here making a scene? She actually thinks Carter is her husband. That's hilarious. Does anyone know Serena's husband? Call him up. Get him down here. Let him see how his wife throws herself at her ex-boyfriend at a class reunion. One of them even moved toward me, hands raised to shove me. I smiled coldly and caught her wrist with pinpoint precision. My husband is dead. Would you like to meet him? I'd be happy to send you underground to say hello. The color drained from her face. She stumbled backward, shrinking away. They're right. You really are insane. I slid the ring off my finger and looked at Carter, a bitter laugh escaping my lips. Before the reunion, he'd been wearing the matching band, the exact same one. At some point, he'd taken it off. I held his gaze. Even now, you're going to stand there and say nothing. I don't have time for this. Carter cut me off, his voice sharp, his eyes darting anxiously to Mia's bleeding leg. Mia, I'm taking you to the hospital. I'm coming too. Us too. Within minutes, the private room that had been buzzing with noise was reduced to scattered glasses and empty chairs. Everyone was gone. Samuel was the last to leave. He lingered at the door, worry etched across his face. Serena, you've had too much to drink tonight. Go home and get some rest. Want me to give you a ride? I pushed his hand away. No. I called a car of my own and headed to the hospital Carter always went to. Sure enough, I spotted him the moment I walked in, attentive, devoted, hovering at her side like she was the only person in the world. He'd even fallen asleep at her bedside. Mia leaned down and pressed a gentle kiss to his forehead. When she looked up and saw me, she froze. The hospital corridor was cold and sterile. Mia stepped out,